All right, you guys, welcome to another one of my verbling classes. This hour is going to be our grammar hour, okay? So yesterday we went over first conditional. This hour we're going to be, yesterday we went over first conditional. This hour we're going to be going over second conditional, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and put the rules, okay? So our first link that we're going to be taking a look at, so our rules are going to be on or in the verbling chat box. Okay, so go ahead and open that up so we can get started into reading that. I'll go ahead and put that in the Google chat box as well. All right. So yesterday when we went over first conditional, for some people it was fairly easy. First conditional can be easy using present form, okay, or present tense, right, with will, and then the base form of the verb with if there in the middle, okay, or at the beginning. Sorry, and you can mess around with the order. Now, second conditional gets a little bit more tricky, but it's still not super complicated once you understand what you mean when you say something. Okay, so in this hour we're going to go over what the rules are. Okay, how we pronounce things, or what tenses we use when we say second conditional. Okay, and what we actually mean when we say it. Okay, because when we're talking in first conditional, the first, or what we are going to do is based off of what happens, and we say will, which means it's definite. If this happens, I will do this. I will definitely get this done. Okay. Second conditional is kind of like I may do that if this happens. You know, maybe. I don't know if it will happen exactly. So with second conditional, it is just a little bit different. But we're going to go over the differences and practice these as we go along. All right, very cool. So let's see who we've got for this class so far. Bruno from Portugal, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Welcome back to class.
Okay.
How's your Saturday been? Anything interesting going on?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, anything interesting going on, or is it just about the same?
It is always the same. It's quiet day, and I haven't done much today actually.
Okay, all right, no worries. Okay, and let's see, we've got David Ramirez. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good. I can see more of your face now, and I recognize you. How's your Saturday been?
Well, I was on the mountains all day.
You're up in the mountains all day.
Yes, I live near the mountains, so I went to the mountains.
Very cool. I imagine there and you live in Barcelona, right?
Yes.
And I imagine it is just absolutely beautiful there right now, right? How do you have really big mountains, or are they just kind of nice and rolling mountains?
Well, big mountains.
Nice. Let's see. I've got a student that isn't able to come in. Okay, very cool. So you were able to spend some time out in nature. I love going to the mountains and being there. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you were able to join me for class tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. We also have Diana. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
I'm doing really good. Now, your last name is a trip. How would I pronounce that?
It is Vasilenkaitite. It is usual, ordinary Lithuanian surname.
All right. So you're from Lithuania.
Yeah, that's right.
Very cool. And what do you do? Are you a student or?
Yeah, I'm from Lithuania, but currently I'm living in Kiev, in Ukraine, and I am marketing student.
Nice. So what's your plan? What do you want to do with your marketing degree?
Well, next year I'm going to continue my studies in London,
Hmm.
and then I'm going to become a top manager, something like
I want
that.
to be the best doing it.
Yeah, marketing director and so on.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, my brother actually he's just now finishing up his degree in marketing at the University of Utah in Utah in the United States.
Mhm.
But he was able to score a sweet job. Okay, when I told him, and you can do the same thing. The good thing about most jobs is that if you are able to work harder, faster, and smarter than everybody else around you, it doesn't matter what degrees you have or anything like that. So he's kicking butt and he's loving it. He loves everything about marketing. All right, he absolutely loves it, and I imagine you love it as well. So, do you have a particular company you want to work with? Do you have like a dream job?
Well, I do not want some like Procter and Gamble or Coca-Cola, something like that, but I want it to be a huge company, really huge, and maybe some eco-friendly, organic, something like that.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe so you can travel around the world. That'd be great.
yeah, that would
Very
be
cool.
great.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Well, nice to meet you. Welcome to class. Let's go to Edie's. How are you, Edie's?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Good, good, good. And we were talking a little bit about you being from Mexico last hour,
Yeah.
and I figured because you were talking about Luis Miguel that you like Luis Miguel as an artist. Is he one of your favorite artists, or do you have other artists that you like?
Not much. I like yeah, but it's not my favorite. I prefer listen music in English. I don't really
Oh,
like
okay.
Spanish. No.
Who's who are your favorite artists in English?
Jason Mraz, I like.
There you go. He is probably one of the nicest people I have ever met in my whole entire life. Very, very, very good person. I come from the state of Utah. In Utah, we have what's called the Sundance Film Festival. Okay,
Yeah.
and he goes every year. He goes every year to Sundance, and he's there, and he sings, and he usually puts on some sort of performance. And Sundance, or Park City, Utah, is this small little city in the mountains there in Utah, and all of these stars come to Utah. Utah is not a very well known place. It's not like New York or
Yeah.
Los Angeles or anything like that. But us Utahns, okay, we get to go and we get to see all these famous people come through. And with one of my friends, she actually she asked him. They stopped to take a picture, and she's like, "Will you sing with me?" And he's like, "Sure, I'd love to sing with you, darling." And so he sat in the street there in Park City, and they sang a duet together of "I'm Yours." You know that.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, that song. And so they sang this song together, and they sang a duet, and it was awesome. Very cool guy. Very cool. Loved
Yeah.
it. So good choice in artist. He's a nice person.
Yeah. I hope
Awesome.
someday
Well,
I
welcome back to class.
yeah, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Well, hopefully one day you'll be able to. Well, hopefully one day you'll be able to meet him.
Yeah, yes.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. We've got Juan. Juan, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Great. Great. And Juan, how's life in Peru today?
In school it's kind of hot because we're in summer. Yeah, it's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool. And are you planning on doing anything tonight, or not really?
Well, actually, I don't know because on Monday I start the university, so I
Nice.
prefer to spend my days of vacation at home.
Okay, well, very cool, man. Well, good luck. I hope everything goes well for you on Monday. That'll be awesome for you.
Yeah, I hope the same. Thank you.
What? Do you, yeah. Do you know what you're going to be studying in the university?
Sorry.
Do you know what you want to study at the university, or have you not figured that out just yet?
Well, actually, I am studying translation and interpretation at the university, and well, I will be studying that for 5 years, and that's well, I mean, and
Are you going to study other languages besides English?
well, yes, at the university I'm studying English and French, and
Nice,
well,
man.
and
That'll be
Spanish,
awesome.
obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spanish. Okay, very cool. All right, man. Well, welcome back to class. Let's see. We also have Lalo. How are you, Lalo?
Fine, thank you. Can you help? Can you hear me?
Good, good. Now, Lalo, I can, yeah. I believe I haven't had the pleasure of having you in my class before. Where are you from, Lalo?
I'm from Mexico. It's my first time here.
Okay. So, is it your first time here with Verbling?
Now with you.
Okay, cool, man. Very cool. So, what do you do?
I am a student. I am studying political science. I'm finishing my
Okay.
career.
All right. And what do you hope to do once you get your degree? What's your goal?
Well, I want to get a job, and then I want to continue studying. And I want to go to foreign country to study in London or USA.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I have a buddy that just went over to London to start working there. He loves it there. It's pretty cool. Either way, either going to the United States or to London, I think it would be fine. There's a lot of people here on Verbling as well that go to Dublin, Ireland, to study. Any of those would be fun for me. I haven't been to Europe, so one of these days I hope to make it over there. All right, man. Welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nasser.
Hi, teacher. Hello.
Nasser, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Now, I remember everything today.
Yeah.
There's no getting
Nice.
away from me. I remember. Okay, so we have Nasser. You're from Yemen,
Yeah.
and you're a pharmacist, right?
Yes, right, good.
Yes, got it. Hey, now did you get my response?
Yeah.
I emailed you back. Sorry, I was a
Yeah.
little bit late, but I did email you back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Cool. Yeah, so class, if you guys have any questions for me outside of class, let me give you my Facebook page. And you can email me questions. Tell me that you hated my class and you wish you never took my class. Anything like that. Yeah. Anyway, you can contact me that way or whatnot. So go ahead and like the page. You can send me messages or whatever. It'll be fine. So yes, with Nasser here, he took a class for me. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? And I always try and remember where people are from. And what did I have? I had Bruno earlier today, and I was like, he's from Morocco, but he's not. He's from Portugal.
Yeah.
So I always try and remember where people are from. Okay, and Nasser came in, and I was like, oh, I got this one. And what did I guess? I guessed like Egypt or something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, I was way wrong, and so that's why I was talking about. I remembered where he was from so far. But anyway. How's everything been going today, Nasser? Everything good?
Oh, it's great.
Good. That's good to hear. It's good to see you again.
Me too, teacher.
All right. Let's go to Vladimir. How are you, Vladimir?
Hi, I'm okay.
Awesome. Now,
You hear me?
Vladimir, where are you from? Yep, I hear you just fine.
I'm from Kiev.
From
you're from
Kiev.
Kiev. All right. So have you
Yes,
gotten
Ukraine.
together with Deanna over here? I'm just
No.
messing. She's living in Kiev as well.
No.
I'm just messing with
I've
you guys.
heard about it.
Don't mean to embarrass you.
Mm.
Very cool. So Vladimir, what do you do?
Just finished my study, and right now I'm looking for a job.
Cool. So what did you graduate with?
From university, I have been studying computer security and stuff like
Oh,
this.
okay. Nice. So did you graduate with a certificate or a degree in
Yes, BA.
securities?
Yes, BA.
Nice, man. Very cool. Very cool. So now
you.
you're on the job hunt, gonna go out, make some money, create a life, do some good things, right?
Yes, actually, I have 2 appointments to interview next week.
Good. Well, you got to come back to class and let me know how everything goes.
Okay, I will.
Okay, yeah. So just tell me, say, hey, I got the job, or you could say, those guys were idiots. They don't know what they're missing.
No, I wouldn't say like this.
All right, man. All right, cool. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
All right, and my buddy Zsolt, how are you?
Hello again. I'm ready for second conditional.
Nice. So, do you have work on this Monday, Zsolt?
Yes, I will work.
Oh man, got to go back. So, are you planning on staying with your parents this whole weekend though?
Yes, Sunday I will go home to Budapest, and then Monday I will work, of course.
All right, back to the grind, right?
Yes. Tomorrow I will resting.
Me too. I hope to rest a little bit tomorrow as well. But I teach later at night. Like I have like 3 hours that I'm teaching, but I usually try and relax just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You
Cool,
need
man.
to.
Well, good to see you again. Good to see you again.
To see you too.
All right, everybody. So, this is our grammar hour. We are going to be focusing on strictly grammar. If you do make serious pronunciation mistakes, I'll help you with those, but I'm not going to be focusing on them for this time. Okay. Now, if you did not get the first link that we're going to be going over, I'll throw it up in Verbling chat one more time. Okay. I'm also going to put it in Google Chat. All right. Very good. Okay, so if you haven't been in my grammar classes before, I like to read about the rules, answer any questions, and then slam out a bunch of examples and exercises. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with Bruno first. Bruno, were you able to open up that first page, that first link? All right. How about you, David? Were you able to open up the that first page?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like, everybody. You'll see second conditional, unreal possibility, or dream. All right. And David, let me have you read this first paragraph down to where it says, "I would buy a car." Okay. Go ahead and read that.
Okay. The second conditional is like the first conditional. We are still thinking about the future. We are thinking about a particular condition in the future and the rest of this condition. There is not a real possibility that this condition will happen. For example, you don't not have a lottery ticket. Is it possible to win? No. Lottery ticket, no win. But maybe you will buy a lottery ticket in the future. So you can think about winning in the future, like a dream. It's not very real, but it is still possible. And if condition result participle would plus a base verb If I won the lottery, I would buy a car.
Okay, good. All right, thank you, David. So, class, here is our formula. All right, so we're going to have the word if. All right, then the past simple. Okay, past simple of one. Okay, of when would be one. That is going to be our past simple. All right, now we have the word would. Okay, plus our base verb. Okay, so here we have it. Would, and the base verb is buy. Okay, I would buy a car. We would not say I would to buy. That would be the infinitive form. We say I would buy, the base verb. Okay, or the base condition of that verb. All right, so let's go on to our next paragraph here. Let's go to Diana. Let me have you read this paragraph. Is all for me? Go ahead and read that.
Okay. Notice that we are thinking about a future condition. We use the past simple tense to talk about the future condition. We use would plus base verb to talk about the future result. The important thing about the second conditional is that there is an unreal possibility that the condition will happen. Should I read the examples?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and read those. That'd be fine. Go ahead and read.
Okay. If I married Mary, I would be happy. If Ram became rich, she would marry him. If it snowed next July, would you be surprised? If it snowed next July, what would you do?
Okay, just all right there would be fine. All right, so as we can see, we are using an unreal possibility. We are unsure that everything is going to work out that way, okay? That's why we're saying would, okay? If we were to change that and say will, that obviously would be first condition, but when we say will, that is definite. I am definitely going to do that. Would is not definite, okay? We don't know if this, I'm going to marry Mary. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, but I'm kind of dreaming. I'm thinking. Okay, if I did marry Mary, I would probably be happy. Okay, so it's a possibility. It's a possibility that that might happen. Okay, so we have to be careful with our word choices there. If we say will, that's definite. We are definitely going to do that. Would? I don't know. We could do that. I'm not planning on it, but if this happens, I would probably do that. Okay? All right, so let's go to Edis. Let me have you read the next examples here. So we have our formula again. Okay, Diana was kind enough to read through these for me. Okay, now you can see in our next examples here that Edis is going to read through. We changed it. All right, just a little bit. Now we can start off with would plus base verb. Then we have if, okay, and then the past simple. Go ahead and read those examples as well as this phrase down here, Edis. Go ahead.
Okay. I will be happy if I married Mary. She will marry Ram if he became rich. Would you be surprised if it snowed next July? What will you do if it snows next July? Sometimes we use should, could, or might instead of would. For example, if I want $1 million, I could stop working. Yes, I could.
Very good. I apologize. Yeah, I cut you off there. My apologies. So, class. Now here, when we were talking about switching to should, could, might, or would, okay, or instead of would, sorry, in first conditional, okay, we had the words shall instead of should, in might instead, or may instead of might, okay. In first conditional, we really only use can instead of will. Here, we definitely would use any of these three instead of would. Okay, should, could, and might would all work perfectly instead of would. Okay, given the situation. I wanted to point that out. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody, for reading. Let's go ahead and go to our exercises. All right. So we are going to go to second conditional practices. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the verbling box for you. All right, so that's the link to our practices. I'm going to put it in Google Chat as well if you're hanging out there. All righty. Go ahead and pull this down. Okay, so when you open it up, this is what you are going to see. No, no, there you are. Okay, so this is what you're going to see. And we are going to be, at first we're going to be filling in these blanks. Now pay attention, the verbs that we need to conjugate are in parentheses, okay, right after that blank. All right, and that's this first exercise. That's what we're going to be doing here, and then we'll move on to some other exercises. All right, so we're going to do 2 sentences apiece, and we'll start off with Juan Carlos. Let me have you read numbers 1 and 2, please.
Okay. It's Monday today, but if it was Saturday, I could go to the beach. I don't have any money now, but if I had some, I could lend it to you.
Good. I would lend it to you. Nice. Okay, numbers 3 and 4, please. Lalo.
Right. I have to work tomorrow, but if could be free, I should go shopping with you.
All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at our rules one more time. All right. So when we or our formula. So our formula is going to be if. Okay, then we're going to use past simple, okay, then would plus the base verb. All right, so here on this example, or on this exercise, you said, but if I could be free, I should go shopping. Well, we have the word if right here. So right in this space, we need to use the past simple. Okay, so which word would go right here in this blank? What do you think?
If I was.
Okay, was. Now, in all honesty, and we talked a little bit about this last class. Personally, I say was, but I don't speak grammatically correct all the time. Okay, most people in the United States do not. Okay, so our answer here would actually be if I were. Okay, personally, I say was. If I was, it feels uncomfortable to say if I were. Okay, and most people in the United States would not say if I were unless they are a master's or doctorate level in teaching English. Okay, they would probably say if I were because they know the rules inside and out, and that's how it goes. All right, but here on this example, yes, our answer would actually be if I were free. Okay, and then what would we put here in this next blank? What do you think, Lalo?
The 4? Amy?
Yeah, in this next blank, our verb is go, and we want to use would plus the base verb.
I could go shopping with you.
Yes, so I would go shopping with you. Okay, good. So, if I were free, okay, if I were free, I would go shopping with you. Okay. Now, how about number 4?
Amy can only speak one language, but if she could speak 2 languages, she could apply for a job at the multicultural center.
Okay, she would apply.
She could apply.
Okay, good. Yes, she would apply for a job at the multicultural center. Good. All right, let's go to numbers 5 and 6. And this is for Nasser.
Yeah. Sue doesn't know how to knit. If she knew how to knit, she would make a sweater for you for your birthday.
Good.
I don't own a pair of skis. If I had skis, I would go skiing with you tomorrow.
Excellent. If I had skis, I would go. Nice. Okay, let's go to numbers 7 and 8. Vladimir?
I can understand what he's saying. If I spoke more clearly, I would understand more.
Okay, and instead of if I spoke, it would be if he spoke. If he spoke
If he
more
spoke
clearly.
more clearly, I would understand more.
Okay, good. All right, number 8, please.
We are not going to buy that house, but if it was a little cheaper, we would buy it.
Good. Yes, if it was a little cheaper, we would buy it. Nice. Okay, let's go to number 9. Numbers 9 and 10, please. Jolt.
Okay. He is not going to pass his exam. If he studied harder, he would pass.
Okay.
John has a lot of car accidents. If he drove more carefully, he would have fewer accidents.
Excellent. If he drove more carefully, he would have. Nice. All right, let's go to Bruno. Let me have you do numbers 11, 12, and 13 for me, please.
Okay, Beth eats a lot of junk food. If she ate healthier food, she will lose weight.
Good.
Robert,
Nice job. Number 12, please.
Robert smokes a lot. If he quit smoking, his cough would get better.
Good. Now, class, Bruno was absolutely right. Past tense and present tense of quit is quit. Okay, we only have quit. We would not say quitted. All right, so quit. Nice job, Bruno. All right,
Okay.
go ahead and do number 3, please.
Okay. Frank is always tired. If he went to bed earlier every night, he would feel much better.
Okay, good. Yeah, if he went to bed early every night, he would feel much better. Excellent. Okay, let's scroll down to page number 2. And all right, so on this page, if you look down below, okay, so Diana, do you see down here below where we have our different options? Okay, this is what we're going to choose from. I'd like for you to do numbers 1 and 2, please, Diana. And your options match with the different selections here on numbers 1 and 2. Okay, so go ahead and do this.
Okay. If I were hungry, I would make a sandwich. I would buy a new car if I had more money.
If I had more money.
Had more
nice.
money.
Okay. Good. All right, and number 3, please. Let's see. M, are you ready to go?
Actually, I just joined the class, so I don't have the document.
Okay. All right, go ahead and open that. Let's go to Edie's.
Yes.
She's probably putting her dog away. M, I just put the link in the Verbling chat. Okay, Edie, let me have you do numbers 3 and 4, please.
Okay. 2 and 3.
3 and 4.
Okay. If he make his homework every day, he will get better marks.
Okay, so look down here below. Okay, those are our 3 options. You see those here on the screen?
Okay, no, wait. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got it. If he does
All right, so our options are A, which is does. Okay, well, that's present tense. Okay, B, which is past. Okay, and C, which is will do, and that is future. So which one would we select? Remember our formula here. We want to do a past simple. Okay, so it's if past simple, then we use would plus base verb. Which one would you select? You want to open it up to the class and see if they'll help you out? Hello. Oh, Edis, make sure that your microphone is not muted. Okay, Lalo.
Answer? The answer?
Lalo. Yeah.
The answer?
Hey, dude. No. Lalo.
What?
If you mute, don't mute Edis.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Edis. Okay.
Yes.
What would be the answer to number 3?
I go with B. Did.
Good. Yes, it would be did. Okay. And how about number 4, Edis?
Okay. If our parents were here, they will tell us what to do.
Good. They would tell us what to do. Thank you. All right, let's go to Lalo. Please do numbers 5 and 6.
Right. 5. I will help her if she will ask me. No,
Okay,
if she asks me, I will give her if she asks me. Letter B.
Okay. Yeah, so
And
we want
6.
to use simple past. So if she asked.
Asked.
Okay, so B, yes. Yeah, with that D ending, asked. Okay, and what would be number 6?
Number 6. If I found a $20 bill on the street, I keep it. I will keep it.
There you go. I would keep it. Excellent.
Letter C.
Okay, numbers 7 and 8, please. Nasir.
Yeah. I would come to your party on Saturday if I didn't have to work.
All right,
I
very
would,
good.
I would call them if I knew their telephone number.
Yeah, if I knew their telephone number. Excellent. Nice job. Okay, so everybody, let's scroll down. All right, now in this exercise, we need to find the correct answer. On the right-hand side here, A through J, all of these answers are mixed up. This means that the answer to number 1 is not A. Okay, A matches one of these other answers here. Okay, so you need to find out which one matches with numbers here in the blank. They are mixed up. Okay, let's go to Ricardo. How are you?
Hello, Chad. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Okay, let me have you do numbers 1 and 2, please, Ricardo.
Okay, if I were hungry, I would eat something. Okay.
Okay, I would eat something. Nice. Okay, what's number 2, please?
Okay. If I were thirsty, I don't know. I would call an ambulance.
All right, if you were thirsty, what does thirsty mean, Ricardo?
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know.
Okay, so right now, Ricardo, I'm thirsty. So if I'm thirsty, I want to drink something, and I have some Coke Zero here because I watch my figure.
Okay.
So
thirsty.
I'm thirsty, so I'm going to drink something.
Okay. Okay. I will make you some lemonade.
There you go. I would make some lemonade. Nice job. Okay, numbers 3 and 4, please. Vladimir.
I would go to dentist. If I had a toothache,
Good.
I would buy a wig. What is wig?
Okay. A wig. A wig is something that that you would buy to replace hair. So if I'm bald, if I don't have any hair, I would
Okay, I
buy
got
a
it.
wig and I would wear that.
I got
Okay.
it. Uh-huh. I would buy a wig if I were bald.
There you go. If I were bald. All right.
If I were
Okay.
bald.
Numbers 5 and 6, please. Okay. Numbers 5 and 6, please. Jolt. Take it away.
I would quit my job if I had to work overtime every day.
Mm-hmm.
If I
Nice.
saw if I saw bad car accident, I would call an ambulance.
Okay. Let's practice that word. Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Nice. I would call an ambulance. Okay. Numbers 7 and 8, please. Bruno.
Okay, hold on a second.
Alrighty.
Okay, ready. I would move. Let me see. We would move if the neighbors were very.
Okay, say that one more time, Bruno.
Okay.
You would move if what?
I would move if the neighbors were very noisy.
Okay, and how about 8?
If I spoke Spanish, I would move to Mexico.
There you go, Mexico. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, let's go to numbers 9 and 10, please, Diana.
Okay. If I failed the course, I would take it again. The boss would fire me if I came to work late again.
If I came to work late again.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, and let's go down to our next exercises here. On B, we are going to finish off these sentences with our own words. All right, and we're going to take one sentence each. Let's start off with M. M, are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, man. Let's go to number 1 here. Go ahead and read that and finish that sentence off in your own words.
If I had some free time, I would play video games.
I would play video games. What's your favorite video game?
Garou Mark of the Wolves. It's an arcade fighting game.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, man. Let's see. Edis, let me have you do number 2, please.
I would move to a bigger apartment if I had more money.
There you go. If I had more money. All right, and let's go to Lalo. Let me have you do number 3, please.
Sorry, my internet is bad and I don't know where I start. What exercise?
I think we're on either like page 3 or so, something like that.
If I had a bike?
Yeah, if you had a bike, what would you do if you had a bike?
Okay. If I had a bike, go to the mountain.
Okay, I would like to go to the mountains. So if you had a bike, you would probably say, I would like to ride in the mountains.
If I have a bike, I would ride to the mountain.
Okay, I would like to ride in the mountains. Let me write that in there for you, okay?
Okay.
So I would like to ride in the mountains. Go for it.
I would ride in the mountain.
I would like to ride.
I would like to ride in the mountain.
Okay, good, good. All right, thank you. And let's see. Let's go to Nasser.
Yeah.
Number 4, please.
I would walk to school every day if my father allowed me.
Okay, good. Now, class, I'm just thinking of one thing on this last part when I was helping out Lalo here. Now we know that our formula is would plus base verb, right? Now, why would I have to add to ride then? Okay, I could say I would ride in the mountains. That would be perfectly fine. But why would I need to add in to when I have like there? Why couldn't I say I would like ride in the mountains? Why would I need to say to?
Because
yeah,
there
go
is
for it.
in the infinitive.
Yes.
I think the ride has to be in the infinitive. Yeah, it has to be in the infinitive.
Yeah, yeah. So once we add in the adverb like, okay, we would need to use the infinitive form there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would like to, yeah, infinitive. Okay, so that's why we would say that. So we could still say I would ride in the mountains, but if you add another an adverb like, okay, so I like to ride. Okay, you would have to say to ride there. I like to ride in the mountains. So just that little change, you have to make a couple of changes there. All right. All right. Very cool. And
Excuse me, I
sorry
have a
about
question.
that, Nasser. Yes, go for it.
Can I say I would like to have a cup of tea, right? I would like to have a cup of tea. It is right.
Yes, I would like to have a cup of tea.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, and let's go to Ricardo. Let me have you do number 5, please.
Number 5. I will go to the doctor if I feel bad.
Okay, yeah, if I feel.
If I feel bad.
Okay, yeah, and that would be felt. You would need to use the past simple.
Felt. I would go to the doctor.
Yeah, if I felt bad.
If I felt bad.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, let's go to number 6, please, Vladimir.
If I had a roommate, I would play with him in computer game.
Okay, if I had a roommate, I would play computer games with him.
With him. Yes.
Okay, so you had said I would play with him computer games. So remember, we want that preposition, okay, or that action happening to him at the end of the word, with him. Okay, so that then becomes an object pronoun there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to Jolt, number
7.
Number 7, please.
If I knew his name, I would invite him to a party.
If I knew his name, I would invite him to the party. Is that what you said?
Yes, I would invite him to a party.
Okay, good, good. All right, and let's go to let's see, Bruno.
Yep.
Let's see. Did you already answer one of these?
Nope.
Or did we started off with? Okay. Let me have you do number 8, please.
Okay. If I had a dog, I would take him for a walk every day.
I would take him for a walk every day. Okay. All right. Very nice. And Diana, let's go back to number 1 here for you. Okay. So if I had some free time, what would you do?
If I had some free time, I would dedicate it to my Spanish lessons.
There you go.
Cool.
Para que puedas hablar muy bien, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So hold on one second. Okay, Rafa. It would be if I was sick. Okay. All right. Let's go down to our next exercise here. Okay. Here, we're going to have to analyze our questions. Okay. So that we know exactly what we're saying. So, for example, here in this for example, in this example, we say, if it were raining, I would go for a long walk. Okay, so we have questions down here. We're trying to analyze what we are really trying to say here. Okay, sorry, if it weren't raining. So, is it raining? Yes, it is. Okay, so because I'm saying if it wasn't raining right now at this moment, if it weren't raining. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I would go for a long walk. Okay, am I going for a long walk? No. Okay, why am I not going for a long walk? Because it is raining. All right, so we're going to analyze analyze these sentences so we know exactly what we're saying here. Okay, we're going to do one sentence each. Let's start off with M. Let me have you read number 1 and answer these 2 questions down below. Okay, go for it.
If I knew her well, I would call her. Do I know her well? No. Am I going to call her? No.
Okay, good. All right, number 2, please. Edis.
If he had a university degree, he will apply for the job. Does he have a university degree? No. Does he want to apply for the job? Yes. Is he going to apply for the job? No.
Okay, good. All right, and number 3. Number 3 is for Lalo.
Right. 3. If I couldn't speak French, I would go to France for my long vacation. Can I speak French? Yes. I'm going to France for my vacation. Yes.
All right, excellent. Okay, and we're looking at number 4 now. And this is for Nasser.
Yes. If I owned a car, I wouldn't take the bus to work. Do I own a car? No. Do I take the bus to work? Yes. Would I rather drive to work than take a bus? Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Let's go to Ricardo, and let me have you do number 5, please.
Okay. If I had a lot of money, I would lend you someone. Sorry, I would lend you some. Do you have a lot of money?
That's great to
No.
hear.
Do you have a lot of money? No. I'm going to lend you some money. Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, here, do you have, so it's all conditioned upon whether you have a lot of money. So if I had a lot of money, I would lend you some. Do you have a lot of money? No, you do not. That was correct. Am I going to lend you some money? No, I will not, because I don't have a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's go to number 6. And this is for, who am I on? Vladimir, go for it, man. Vladimir, I cannot hear you. 3,
Can you hear?
2,
Can you hear
1.
me?
Oh, you came back just under the buzzer. Nice. Okay. 6, please.
If I didn't have such a fair skin, I probably wouldn't sunburn so badly. Do I have fair skin? Yes. Do I get bad sunburns? Yes.
Okay, good. And Jolt, let me have you do 7, please.
If I were afraid to watch scary movies, I wouldn't go to that show. I'm afraid to watch scary movies. No, I am going to go to that show. Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, number 8, please, Bruno.
Okay. If I didn't have a lot of homework tonight, I would go to your party. Do I have a lot of homework tonight? Yes. Am am I going to your party tonight? No. Do I want to go to your party? Yes.
Okay, good, good. So do I have a lot of homework tonight? Yes. Am I going to your party? No. Do I want to go to your party? Absolutely. Parties are the best.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's skip. We've got a couple of minutes left. So we're going to skip down through here. We're going to skip 5 because that's more group work. All right, so read the following situations, then give advice using second conditional. So our example here is, your friend eats a lot of junk food and sweets and then complains that he's fat. Okay, so our example here would be, if you ate healthier, you wouldn't have a problem with your weight. All right, so Diana, you're the first one. Read number 1 and tell us how you would respond to your friend Andrea.
Andrea doesn't pay attention in class, then she doesn't understand the homework. If she paid more attention in class, she would understand the homework.
Good, she would understand the homework. Nice. Let's go to Edie's number 2, please. Or I'm sorry, M. Sorry, M, do number 2.
Bob is always late because he doesn't wear a watch. Bob, if you wore a watch, you wouldn't be late all the time.
Excellent. Okay. Edie's number 3, please.
Maria is not a good tennis player because she never practices. If she practices more, she will be a good tennis player.
Okay, so here we want to use simple past. Okay, what would be the simple past of to practice?
Can you tell me, please?
All right, class, can we help out Edie's?
Yes, it's simple past, a regular verb, so it would be practiced.
Okay, so practiced, that would be an ED ending, even though that sounds like a T.
Okay.
Practice, that sounds like that's an ED ending. Okay, so let's see if you can finish it off here. So if you practiced, okay, what else would you say?
If you practice, you will be a better tennis player.
Good, good. Now, class, Edis is absolutely right. We would change good to better. So if you practiced, we wouldn't say good here. Okay? If you practice, you'd be a good tennis player. That sounds a little funny. It's best to say better. You would be a better tennis player. Okay? All right. Very good job, you guys. It was great seeing a lot of new faces as well as some familiar faces as well. My name is Teacher Chad. Thank you for coming to class. I'll put my Facebook page up here one more time. I'd love for you guys to comment. Also, you can leave me feedback as you're exiting class today. Let me know if I can do anything better. If you want to learn other types of material. One of my main focuses that I do is pronunciations, and I do a lot of pronunciation classes throughout the day. And I teach probably about 50 hours a week here on Verbling, Monday through Sunday. So you should always be able to catch me. All right, so go ahead and like my Facebook page. You can follow me on Verbling. Also give me feedback. You can write me a message as well if there's a certain type of class you want. Okay? All right, you guys, have a great weekend. If I don't see you again, it was nice getting to know you here. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye.